Our sidebar right now, I am in the wrong window, just has that. So let's get some of the stuff out of our static version. We have notes.html, and I'm using Command P, by the way, the fuzzy finder to go quickly to files. We have enough files in here right now that that's a lot easier, so just start typing notes. There we go, notes.html, there it is. I'll open it off to the side. And our sidebar, let's see if we can find it. There we go. Nav class sidebar. So we can start by just copying all that. Now it's a nav, not a div. Doesn't really matter. Now we've got squigglies all over the place because we're using class instead of class name, right? So let's fix all those. I'm going to use my little trick to get multiple cursors. I put my cursor there, hold down Alt or Option, put my cursor there, put my cursor there, there, and there, and type capital N name. Fixed all those. Now we have images. Those need self-closing tags. There we go. Image, self-closing tag. Another one. And all my squiggles went away. So now I've got my markup. But those images, they're all pointing to a path. And remember, this isn't really HTML. These are JavaScript objects. Those aren't going to work. What I'm going to do instead is actually import those images as JavaScript. Actually, like import the binary data and then use those. So, what? Here's quill.svg. We copied quill.svg into our source directory, so it's right there. So how about I import from /quill.svg, but I need to be able to refer to that, so I'm just going to save it to a JavaScript variable. So I'm going to import quill from quill.svg, use JavaScript variable naming rules and conventions here. And then instead of setting this image source equal to the path to quill.svg, I'm actually going to set it to this quill variable. So I don't use quotes anymore. It's not a string. It's a JavaScript expression. So source equals curly brace quill. And we're good citizens trying to make nice, accessible websites, so we always provide alternate text. So the word note header will appear on the page if for some reason the image can't load, or if we're using a screen reader or something. Have a couple more images here, new hover.ping and new.ping. So these are the two different versions of this image here, the unhovered and the hovered version. Oh, there's my SVG, by the way. Beautiful. So I need to import those two. So I will import from new.ping and from new hover ping. Let's call this one, I can't just say new. That's a JavaScript keyword. We use that to make new instances of things. So how about new icon? And I'll say new hover. All right. See if we can make them work down here. So instead of source equals media / new hover ping, I will put curly brace new hover. And instead of source media / new ping, I will put curly brace New icon. And if I didn't mess it up, there we go. I have both versions of the icon there. Again, kind of hideous, but that's how we import images and then use them. So you're actually importing that binary data, binary in the case of a ping, not in the case of an SVG. Save it to a variable, use the variable down here. If we inspect this, there it is. Cool. So what have we done here? Add JSX to the sidebar. Still not styled, that's okay.